It's your boy Prezi, man. Presidential Talent Group is the label. Here we are at Ball Talk from the crib. Listen, look at my shirt. How many rings did Jordan have? 6 rings. We on episode 6. 6,000 views. The 6th day. Now, at first that sounds a little scary. 6 episodes, 6 days, 6,000 views. You know, that's 666. You know, we gotta have our water. Got to get to the water first. Let me tell y'all something, like everything we've been taught, you have to unlearn and relearn again. They didn't lie to us about every goddamn thing. Now, if you go ahead and look what the real meaning of 666, let's see. Angel numbers interpretation. Some believe 666, when seen as an angel number, is a message to refocus on what truly matters in life. It can encourage balance, self-care, and a reassessment of priorities. A lot of y'all need to go reassess the goddamn priorities. That's why you stay away from the goddamn numbers. Angel number 666. The mention of angel number 666 often evokes fear and negative connotations due to its association with the number of the beast in biblical scripture. However, it is essential to separate the spiritual meaning of angel number 666 from its historical and cultural interpretations, contrary to its popular belief. Angel number 666 is not a sign of evil or impending doom. Instead, it carries a message of balance, self-care, and refocusing on what truly matters in life. Which brings me to today's episode. In the garden. When's the last time that you've been in the garden? 6 episodes, 6 days, 6,000 views. You see what the meaning mean. We gotta start rebalancing. You gotta start redoing everything. You gotta start going in and getting in the garden. As you see what this is right here, I got a little plant. This is Zen Dog right here, Lucky Bamboo. Today, as some of y'all know, about a new house, so I've been, doing some stuff in the garden and stuff like that, so I had to go to Home Depot. So when I was there, something that I noticed. I'm walking through the plant area, the garden area, and I felt like I was in an old folks' home. There was nothing but older people in the garden. So I said, man. And it's not like all of them was just doing work, like, at the house or something. Some of them was just in the garden for that tranquility. So, since this is my new job and everything, and when I go out through my day, through the journey, I try to figure out, okay, what the episode gonna be on. So when a word hit me, or a line, or whatever I'm going through that day, it gives me an idea. Today's was being in the garden. I seen the older people, and it showed me like, dang, young people don't got plants in their house. They don't even go to the garden. They don't do none of that. It's like an older person thing. And it made me think, when's the last time you've been to the garden? See, you got to get in your garden and cut some plants. You got to do some snipping and snapping and japping. But y'all don't even go to the garden. That's where your problem is at. If you don't take care of the garden, the grass start overgrowing. The weeds start overgrowing. The roses don't look good no more. Then you get the snakes, the rats, the bugs, the rabbit habits. And that's what a lot of y'all is, rabbit habits. You ain't tended to your goddamn garden, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. You don't even know what a fucking garden is. I know some of y'all thinking, Prezi, Mr. Rolex Bentley, man, in the garden, getting his hands dirty. I got some evidence for y'all. Now these gloves is brand new today. Now look at them. One day in the garden. If we look at your gloves, them motherfuckers are spotless. Ain't nothing on them. That's one day in the garden. So imagine if you in your garden every day, what is you pruning and getting out? A lot of y'all is in your garden and ain't shit pruning. You just sitting around. You wondering why everybody looking at you crazy. You wondering why don't nobody want to hang around with you? Do you know what happens to a garden when you don't tend to it? You're around a lot of snakes, buddy old pal. Palski Badarowski. Crickets. You're getting a little quiet, ain't you? When have you tended to your garden? We have to tend to our garden. We got to get in there and snip and snap and jabbity whack. And when you start doing that, you start cutting the snakes out. You start getting the roaches and the bugs out. All the people that's just pulling on you and you filling up they cup, you filling up, then here go they cup. They at the club over here popping motherfucking bottles, and here you is, lonely old Jack, empty old cup, because you done cupped out the motherfucking cup to they cup. And now you trying to figure out why your cup don't look like they cup, and they in the club sipping that same cup all day looking cool. Goofy ass goofball. Get to your garden. Because when you get to your garden, you start removing people in your life that ain't supposed to be up in your life. Oh yeah, what you snippity snappity scat pat. You get them up on up out of there. But we don't tend to our garden. Get in your garden. See what snakes is around. When you driving on the freeway, you ever, or not even on the freeway, like you on the street, you ever been on the street driving at a light, you see a fucked up vehicle next to you. the first thing that the first thing that you do is like, ooh, hell, you get way away from that vehicle. You don't want no parts of that vehicle. That could have been a pastor in the vehicle. It could have been a doctor, a firefighter. You don't give two shits. If they car look like that, you trying to get far away from them. And that's how a lot of people is with y'all. They trying to get far away from you because your garden ain't tended to. Anybody smart, they know it's a forest, buddy. No one's been in there. There's no human activity. It's all kinds of wilderness in there. So when they see that car and want to get away from it because it's crashed, they don't want no parts of it. That's what they're doing to you. They don't want no parts of you. Your goddamn garden hadn't been tended to ever. Goofy man, goofy woman. When are you gonna tend to your garden? So they see you like that car and they right out the way, and you got the nerve to say, "Hey, they hating on me. They don't want to fuck with me. Nobody hating on you. Your garden is fucked off. Who would want to hang with you?" And I know other people, what you think, there's a couple people that's like, people, I'm hanging with people all the time. And I never tend to my garden. Snakes hang in the garden with other snakes, goofball. Of course, you're the one in the garden with all the rabbit tear. There's snakes in there, so you ain't tending to your garden, you hanging with other people ain't tending to your garden. Y'all sitting there funky together. Nobody see nothing wrong with nothing. Everybody is just come around a motherfucker that don't do that kind of shit and see how they stay around and your funky ass. And how long funky gonna be around clean person? How long this garden trim person gonna be around? I ain't even touch my shit person. Oil and water don't mix. If you take anything out of episode 6, and look, I forgot to thank God, got to thank God because, all the views, the followers, the fans, the subscribers, whatever y'all want to call them, it's all because of God. I'm able to be here, give y'all a message for the day because, this is every day and grow. 1,000 views a day to some YouTuber, that ain't nothing. But to be 6 days in and 6,000 plus views in episode 6, I mean, Michael Jordan. We're gonna come back on episode 23 and we're gonna reference episode 6 and we're gonna talk about garden some more. And we're gonna see where was your garden at. Because if whoever been here since episode 1, I told you I just jumped into this. So here I got my episode ready, and here I was. I know y'all hear my dryer in the back. My clothes is ready. I am at the bar at the crib, so work with your boy. But when I came into this, I said I'm jumping into it, and you need to jump into your goal. We're on episode 6. You should be 6 episodes into your goal. Where are you at with that? I'm worried, Jimbo. Where are you at with it? I'm 6 episodes in, 6,000 views on the whole channel. You over there still saying, I think I want to do a channel. I just don't know how. I don't know how either. I'm still learning as I go. And as long as I got this water here to keep me spiritually connected, then we're going to keep on running this camera. So come on back. I want to see y'all here episode 23 so we can reference the garden. You ain't take nothing from this episode. Getting into your garden, trimming, getting them snakes out, getting all that, getting them looking good. You ever been on a block living in somebody and there's somebody next door with an ugly looking yard? Every time you see them, you just look dirty rabbit. You just look at them different. Show me what your closet look like, and I can tell you why your mind's convoluted. Show me what side your car look like. Show me what under your bed look like. Show me what that look like, and I can tell you why you're failing in success. I can tell you that your garden ain't trimmed if your fucking room's dirty. The only thing that should be dirty is your goddamn office from all the work you goddamn doing. Get in your garden and to get the trimming shit the goddamn out. Episode 6. It's your boy Prezi. Bar Talk from the Crib. Let's get it.